Yo guys, what is going on? We're back today, and I thought this would be a cool video to make for all y'all earning tokens right now, trying to grind out tokens and get these rewards. I thought, because I've gotten so many of them, why not make a video on what I think personally are the best rewards from each tier. So first off, obviously I finished all of these and they're not showing, so I'm gonna have to show them in my collection instead of right there. But as you guys know, all the tokens you can redeem. All you gotta do is go to home and then rewards, click right here and redeem them for those new to the game. First off, I want to say before we get into any of this, these are a scam. Please don't spend your tokens on these. There's gonna be so much better stuff. They're probably gonna drop like exclusive cards and stuff like that in here. Please don't waste your tokens on these packs. Just spend VC or MT or something. Just don't spend your tokens. It's not worth it. Guys, let's go ahead and get into it. First off, all of the throwback emeralds or reward tokens emeralds are throwback emeralds. So as you guys see, all of them will be right here when you collect them. So out of these, I didn't really play with too many. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I played maybe with like 10 of them, if that. So I can't like 100%, I don't know what all of these emeralds, but I know JaVale McGee is pretty good. Although his stats don't show anything crazy, he has no three-pointer, no mid. This card just does well against me. 90 driving dunk, he dunks on everybody. He has pretty good defense, although I don't know. This card just plays well, he rebounds well, he's decently tall. He's not a bad card, he's a pretty decent budget baller, so JaVale McGee is a pretty good emerald to call. Other than that, the only other diamond that the only other emerald that I know is really good and I know for a fact is amazing is this Morris Peterson. Morris Peterson might be one of the best cards in the game. He's a 6'9" shooting guard with an insane 3-ball, 88 open shot 3, 84 contested, an amazing release, 75 driving dunk, 84 free throw, which isn't too bad, 82 speed, which isn't the best, but dude, this card is amazing. Trust me. Just use this card for one game. He's 6'9", and he can shoot lights out. He's literally just a better Klay Thompson. At the Sapphire position, you got a ton. At the Sapphire tier, you got a ton of cards that you can use. Sean Bradley for one, 7'6", automatically a glitch. Like 92 block, 88 box out, great rebounder, 32 speed is kind of disappointing, so he's okay, but it's not, of course, it's not like the most ideal card. It is only a Sapphire. Iman Shumpert, I haven't played with this card personally, but I've seen so many people destroy people with this card. 85 offense, 89 defense. He's got an 85 shot close, 82 open shot 3, 88 driving dunk. He's got really good defense, 89 steal, 87 speed with ball. This is just overall a really good card. He plays great defense, and he has posterizer, pickpocket, and defense stopper. So he's got some decent badges too to start out with on a Sapphire. Also, always a good card. He's a 6'7" guard, so against a Curry or anybody else, he's gonna clamp them, and you can also take him into the post. He doesn't, of course, he doesn't have like insane post stats, but 73 post fade, 68 post control. It'll still do against a Curry or somebody else. You could just post spin, go up for a layup easy, with his driving layup being an 87, standing layup being an 89, and his driving dunk pretty decent as well. So this card's pretty decent. Is a really good point guard to pick up as well. Not the best card, of course, because it is a Sapphire, but it's a good card. Then Manute Bol. Y'all already know Manute Bol's a glitch. If y'all don't know about Manute Bol, welcome. 72 open shot 3 with a slight boost. You can boost it with your coach or whatever. You can make that an 80. It's just a glitch of a card. Manute Bol has always been really good. 80 standing dunk, 92 block, great rebounding. He's 7'7". Nobody's stopping Manute. He's just a glitch. Look at his legs, bro. Like, that just tells you this card is just insane, honestly. Like, his legs are like taller than me.
Stop it. Get some help.
Daniel Gibson is also a pretty good card. He's not actually a token reward. He's a collector's reward. He's got an amazing three-pointer, great release, 93 open shot 3 and a great release. So this is like a budget Stephen Curry. He's crazy good. So I would recommend picking him up. 88 speed. He doesn't have the best defense, of course, but offensively, this card's a monster. Now moving on to the Ruby rewards. This is probably where more people are more like curious about who's good and who's not. Out of the Ruby rewards that I picked out, I would say I missed out on Damon Stoudemire. Probably he's always pretty good, and I think that's about it. Yeah, and Charlie Scott too, but that was a what's it called? That was a locker code. So make sure you guys enter the locker code if you missed that. Just go to 2K Myteam's Twitter and enter that. But out of these cards, Elton Brand is actually crazy good. This card's a hidden amethyst. He has amazing defense. He's got a decent midi at a 92, like a really good midi. He just can't shoot threes. That's his only downside. He's got an amazing driving dunk, standing dunk at a 93. Passings, of course. Defense is not too bad. It's not amazing. And his rebounding is great. 67 speed 2 is doable. I would recommend putting him at power forward because he is 6'9". He's not really tall enough. But his strength, I'm pretty sure, is... yeah, it's a 93. So he's doable at center. I would use him at power forward personally, but this card's really good. You should pick him up for sure. Mitch Richmond is underwhelming, but it's still a good card. He always has a great release and everything. He only has like an 83 open shot 3 though, but you are picking 10 of these, so I would recommend out of the 10, maybe grab Mitch Richmond as a last one. Isaiah Ryder, personally, he hasn't been good for me, but everybody says they love this card, so I'm just going to put him on here. He's got a decent mid-range, a good 3, driving dunk, of course, insane, like he's known for dunking. Pretty good defense as well, nothing amazing, and decent speed. So Isaiah Ryder should be like your 7th pick, but out of the best, 100%, the first pick you should get is Eddie Jones. This card is a monster. He's a glitch. Insane defense, insane offense. I actually have an unlimited shoe on him because I used him in triple threat over Diamond Mellow for a long time. His post fade is at 74, which is actually usable this year. 84 mid, 91 open shot 3, 84 driving dunk, 87 ball control so he can speed boost, 91 steal, so he's ridiculous on defense, and he also has 84 speed with ball. So he's got 90 lateral quickness, 60 strength at a shooting guard. That's pretty good, and just 90s all over for defensive IQ. So this card, hands down, should be your first pick. Second pick, probably get Scottie Pippen. This card, of course, it's Scottie Pippen. He's an amazing defender. He's also decent on offense. He can drive really well. He's got an 80 open shot 3-pointer, so he's usable. 80 driving dunk, not usable. He can shoot from 3. That's what I meant to say. He's got 86 ball control, so he can speed boost as well, which is kind of nice. 93 shot contest, 51 block, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they gave him such a low block, and 71 steal. His rebounding is actually pretty good for a forward. He's got 84 speed, and overall, this card just plays amazingly. So Eddie Jones should be your first pick. Scottie Pippen should be your second. Hersey Hawkins is actually a crazy good card too. He's got an 89 open shot 3, 84 off dribble 3, decent drive. He can actually dunk. I would play him at point guard, not shooting guard. He is 6'3". And then same thing with Gail Goodrich. This card has one of the best releases. It might be just me. I haven't heard anyone talk about him other than me. I'm just always good with Gail Goodrich, and this year is no different. I'm killing it with Gail Goodrich. I'm pretty sure I can show y'all games played. Yeah, he's played 14 games, 10 points. He's just shot like lights out. 4 of 7. What? That's like 60%, 60-70%. He's just an amazing card. He's a 92 open shot 3-pointer. Of course, again, defense is not a strong suit at all. Like, this card is really poor defensively, but at point guard, Hersey Hawkins or Gail Goodrich would do you well. And moving on to the Amethyst, this is where it gets a lot easier, and I don't have to sit here and talk about like 30 cards. Number 1, Geoff Petrie. 92 offense, 90 defense. This card can absolutely do it all. 86 driving layup, 91 open shot mid, 89 open shot 3, 75 driving dunk, 88 free throw, great passing, great defense, 86 steal. What's his lateral quickness? I'm pretty sure that's amazing. 87, 89 speed, literally just an overall beast. Like, this card has no weaknesses at all. On top of that, he's 6'4". Like, this card is just perfect. Get him number 1, no questions about it. I know a lot of people got Dirk first. I would tell you get Petrie first. Petrie is the hands down the best card out of the Amethyst rewards. Then I would say Dirk. Dirk is also pretty good as usual. His post fade's ridiculous. His mid-range, nice. His 3 is an 85, which is nice. Of course, with his release being so easy, he greens most of them. You should probably get Tom Janovich next. I don't know. After that, like, Petrie and Dirk are the top 2, 100%. And then after that, it's kind of like whoever you like, whatever you need for your team. So, Tom Janovich is a pretty good 3-point shooter. He's a good card. You just run at the 3, forget about him. You see him open in the corner, pass it to him. He plays good defense, all that good stuff. And yeah, overall, he's just a decent card. After that, I would say Jerry Sloan. Jerry Sloan surprised me. I did not think this card would be that good. You could run this card at point guard. He's 6'5", 94 defense, 89 offense. He has a great, he has great stats, honestly. 88 open shot mid, 88 open shot 3, 80 driving dunk. Great defense from this card. I don't know why the hell it says that, but he has great defense. Trust me, in game, he's a lockdown defender. 84 speed, and 94 lateral quickness, and all of his tendencies for mental are like 90s. So yeah, I'm telling y'all, this card is great. He's a lockdown player, and on top of that, he's also a pretty good scorer. Like, all the other cards are kind of Johnny Moore's trash. Larry Nance is trash. Junior's actually pretty decent. He did well for me. Mike Bibby was okay. Terrell Brandon was better than Mike Bibby, and Stephon Marbury. Marbury just was not it. Now we get to Diamond. Diamond, easily #1, Carmelo Anthony. Best card, hands down. No questions about it. Y'all have seen what I've done with Melo. If you haven't, check out past videos. Just, this card's a freaking beast, dude. Like, there's nothing else to say. Y'all look at the stats for yourself. It doesn't matter what the stats say. Stats are underwhelming, obviously, if you look at them. But in game, this card shoots lights out, plays decent defense. It's just an overall godly player. It's Carmelo Anthony. #2, I would say Peja. Peja's a crazy good card for me. He plays amazing defense. He's a great spot-up shooter, and he can actually shoot from deep. He's got Limitless on gold, but it sometimes feels like he has it on Amethyst or Hall of Fame, the way he shoots. It's insane, dude. Like, he'll run around my Baron Davis at the top of the key, pull from like 3 feet back, and just green it every single time. Card is ridiculous. If y'all played with the Amethyst, you know how good he is. On top of that, add 15 gold badges and a slight boost to his stats, and you get this card, and this card is ridiculous. 89 open shot 3. He can dunk like crazy, which I did not expect. His passing is amazing. His steal is a 92, which is really, really nice online. He's got decent rebounding for point guard, and he's got 94 speed. I mean, I'm not counting Karolinko or Bernard King. Karolinko is obviously #1, but that's the reward for the card collector, and then Bernard King is for Fantasy Dom. Both of these cards are crazy good. They're 100% worth it, but they're not token rewards. So I would say 1 is Melo, 2 is Peja, 3 is Baron Davis, 4 you could get Marquez Johnson because it is Dominique Wilkins. If you guys don't know, Shake and Bake made a video about it. Gatto said it on Twitter, I'm pretty sure. This card is literally Dominique Wilkins, so y'all can get him if you want. I don't really care. I don't like Dominique Wilkins. I'm pretty sure they're going to change this eventually. There's no way he's going to stay Dominique Wilkins for the entire year, but Rashard Lewis. Rashard Lewis is an amazing stretch 4. He's one of the best. I've never had problems with him defensively, although his defensive overall is not the craziest. He's got great shooting. Of course, it's Rashard Lewis, the original Splash brother. I need Ray Allen on my team so I can make that again, but unfortunately, there's no Ray Allen out right now. But his defense it's standard. It's not like anything crazy, but he gets the job done on defense. He's not getting exposed or anything. Dantley's trash for me. Complete trash. Westfall was Charlie Scott, they've nerfed completely. You could still use him, but I just don't like him anymore. Willis Reed is okay. Marcus Camby is okay. I don't know. I'd probably pick up Camby or Willis Reed if I were you after that, and then maybe go for a Charlie Scott or a Westfall, but Adrian Dantley should probably be your last diamond you pick. And lastly, for like the 3 people who are probably on the Pink Diamond Rewards watching this video, I would say out of the Pink Diamond Rewards, I made a huge mistake. I would pick up John Stockton #1, because John Stockton is stupid OP. I would maybe get Grant Hill #2, and then Tim Duncan #3. I think those would be my top 3. And then after that, it would be between Dikembe and Paul Pierce. I don't know who I'd pick up there. Like, I honestly don't know. Paul Pierce is really good. Don't get me wrong. If you like Paul Pierce, I'd get him. He's a great card. But I just think John Stockton is hands down the best Pink Diamond. And then it's probably either Tim Duncan or Grant Hill. Those are the 2 that are those are the 2 that are probably the best after John Stockton. But all of the Pink Diamonds, of course, they're Pink Diamonds. It's early in the year. All of them are good cards. All of them play great. Paul Pierce always does great things for me. He'll drop 20 every other game for me. It's crazy. But Anyway, guys, hopefully this video helped you out. It showed you kind of the mistakes I made and who to get instead, because if I could do this over, I would have picked so different pink diamonds. I would have picked Stockton, and then I probably would have went for Tim Duncan instead of Pierce, but nobody knew. I was like the second person to get Paul Pierce, so nobody knew how the diamonds were and stuff like that, so y'all gotta learn from our mistakes. But anyway, hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, go ahead, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hands on why they tryna reach. I can't even get that deep. Told you I don't teach. Yeah. Practice on, no, never preach. Practice on, no, never preach.